Welcome to APTV episode 525 for Thursday, January 18th, 2024.
This week we have Banter, news, updates, a Pen Club ink swap, TWSBI pre-sales, Pilot Custom 74, LAMY Logo M Plus, Pilot pen rolls, a contest winner, a new contest, plus first snow from Sailor that is coming soon.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey. Oh, we got to skip this last week. That was awesome.
Oh, I told you jokes throughout the week, though.
Yes, you did.
I once went to a band concert. Went to a concert where all the band did was burst balloons.
That's weird.
Yeah, really, it was pop music.
All right, go ahead.
Today, Thursday, January 18th, is National Thesaurus Day. This day honors Peter Marc Roget, the author of Roget's Thesaurus, who was born this day in 1779.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you know I once had a thesaurus stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Not only was I appalled, I was horrified, I was shocked, I was angered, I was in dismay.
Mm-hmm. So that's two jokes. Did we get to skip one next week?
I know, but I saw that. I had the joke.
You had to do it, yep. Tomorrow, Friday, January 19th, is a day that is near and dear to our family hearts, National Popcorn Day. There are a few things that Brian cooks or makes that are amazing, and popcorn is one of them. And so Brian, this year, passed down his popcorn-making secrets to both kids at Christmas.
Yeah, we're officially a Whirly Pop family.
Yes.
Plug the Whirly Pop. All right.
We went to Florida. So on a personal note, we don't do vacations very well. In fact, we kind of suck at it. We went down to visit my mom, who had purchased a new house, new to her house last year, and she's a snowbird, so she's in Florida part of the year and in New York part of the year. So we went down to see the new house and to get out of what we thought was the cold weather last week, and it wasn't nearly as cold, and just help her with some things around the house and just, see how she was getting settled in. The weather up here in Wisconsin ended up delaying our trip back home. So that was interesting, but we had a good time. It rained a couple days, but it was certainly decently warm. Did we do anything? We went and had grouper. We went antiquing, the Elliott Museum. Yep. We had. My only request was that we have one big family celebration. I've got some cousins and aunt, 2 aunts, and uncle, and some relatives down there. And we just didn't want to go do one relative one day and the next. And was like, we will do one big thing. So we had one huge dinner. And my brother was there, and then his fiance showed up later, so it was just kind of this long evening. But we had a good time. It's good to see everybody.
Great.
And then my cousin dropped off some pompano fish. David goes fishing like literally every day, and is known for when his allotted space for fish fills up, he has to give away the rest. And so he gave my mom some really nice pompano fillets that we had for dinner one night that were amazing. So you would fish like all day, every day, and we'd have fish like maybe 3 times a week.
Yeah, I might.
So, all right.
Well, it's nowhere near as warm here as it was in Florida.
Baby, it's cold outside.
It should be the annual reminder that this time of year when temperatures drop into the single digits, we do temporarily halt shipping any order that has ink in it, bottled ink.
And now even just any liquid.
Some liquids, yeah. Yeah, we just don't want it to freeze, and especially if there's, with ink being in a glass bottle, sometimes it can break. So we will hold off, we'll let you know, but we'll hold off until those digits get into double digits.
And it's not just here in Wisconsin, it's because we also know that they sit sometimes in even like out on the dock or whatever. And so we do look and see where we are shipping some of this and what the weather is like. So we're big into the weather right now.
So, also in news, TWSBI Diamond 580 ALR Black sale started yesterday. Shipping will start tomorrow. So if you're looking for that new 580 ALR in black to add to your collection, that is going on right now.
You know, I'm surprised they never made a black before this.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. It's kind of like what you'd think would be a standard color. But
Well, I like that they focused on some of the brighter colors first, and now you've got a classic black to...
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Coming up this weekend...
This Saturday?
This Saturday is the Appleton Pen Club. We haven't done this for several years, and this first meeting, the theme is Ink Swap. So this Saturday, January 20th, from 2 to 4 p.m. The store is open from 10 to 2, and then we will close the store and have this just be for the event. So inside our new store location on Wisconsin Avenue, we will provide some sample vials and pipettes if you want to just maybe, share.
Inks.
But if you do have your own sample vials, feel free to bring them as well. And bring any recent acquisitions that you want to show off and talk about. Brian might be persuaded to bring out some of the vintage pens that he hasn't listed yet.
Yeah, I will have some. I should have some by Saturday for sure. So another batch of some cool pens. So that is this Saturday, 2 to 4.
Yes. But if you're not sure what we're talking about, the ink swap is, we all have bottles of ink that we thought was going to be the next best awesome color, and maybe it just didn't work for you, or maybe you decide you don't like shimmer, or you only want to use purple ink or whatever. Bring in those bottles of ink that are still usable, that you just want to get rid of but you don't want to throw out. Here's your opportunity. So bring them in and swap with somebody else who's here. Maybe somebody else would love to try that color. It doesn't matter if it's half a bottle or 2/3 gone or whatever. And it's all just a private swap between you and other attendees. We're simply providing the facility, and I think it's going to be fun. It'll be a great opportunity to try new inks. And it all kind of started when people were talking about the this year's Inkvent calendar. And, somebody said, well, what if I don't like all the colors? And we thought,
you're not going to like all the colors. It's,
right.
It's
just like any other ink.
Yeah. So
there will be some you buy that just don't make you happy. So bring in your inks, swap with other people, go home and try new colors. And at this point, the money's long gone. Even if the color you get isn't your favorite, at least you've had some fun and
try something new.
Try something interesting.
All right.
Awesome.
I've got a few new vintage that I just got up the other day. So these are fairly new to the website. These actually went up on Monday.
Okay.
But then I'll have more at the end of the week. But just to kind of give you an update this week, these are all Japanese pilots, platinums, sailors. And a lot of these I'm going to show right now are new old stock. Super cool. We got a pilot. This is an L100V. Super cool pen in this kind of a neat teal green, kind of a semi-hooded, almost like a Parker 45 style nib. And most of these, I think almost all of these pilots that I'm going to show are cartridge converters, so they will fit the Con 40.
Awesome.
But new old stock, this is from 1966. How cool is that?
Maybe I'm not the only one who says cool all the time.
I know. I think it's cool. Platinum, new old stock. Look at this. Got the price sticker right on it. But in this fun pink.
That is not a shy color at all.
But there's just such a good looking pen. It's solid gold nib. Pocket pen. It's got that translucent feed.
Does it have something down at the end, or is that just the...
There's a little design on the clip.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Very subtle little engraved lines on there.
But
bright,
very nice.
Bright pink. If you want a pen, you are not going to lose.
Yeah. So there's that one. I've got a couple of Sailor pocket pens. This one here from, I believe this one is 1975. This one has a gold-plated steel nib, but really a cool.
Very classic looking.
Yeah, these really.
I like the cap, which is kind of...
It's a frosted.
Yeah, I was going to say brushed, but that's not right. So a frosted finish, which is very cool.
Like a champagne.
And the clip has just a little dip, so it's not totally boring.
So I got that in black, which is your classic color. These are new old stock. I also have another pink. This one's kind of like more of a powder pink.
Yeah, I'm just
Again,
gonna
with that steel.
compare the two. This one's not shy.
Yeah.
Very pretty pink, though.
And then, of course, I do
these.
love all the little pocket pens with the floral patterns on it. Here's one here. This is a Pilot.
Kind of orange and green and orange and
Little
peach
screen.
flowers.
And then it's got this nice kind of pinkish salmon
kind of a
section on
corally
it.
color, yeah.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
So that one's nice. This one's got kind of
This
like a little bouquet on it.
Very delicate.
In whites. This is also a Pilot. Again, with that thumbnail nib, 14 karat. This one is quite lovely. This is another
engraving.
Pilot. This one is kind of almost a brushed finish under lacquer with an engraved cap band and barrel, and then it has these red
Oh, that's fun.
top and barrel and
I didn't
jewels.
see that.
Yeah, and then white,
Very cool.
white section with the gold thumbnail nib.
And the design, I can't speak today. The design is engraved, right?
Yep, it's engraved in there. It's not a screen.
Yeah,
imprint.
you can feel it.
Yeah,
Very
so
pretty.
That one was cool. This one I suspect will once people realize it's available, this will disappear. This is a Pilot. I believe this is a Volex, which is similar to the Murex style,
Reminds me of a vanishing point.
but with the steel nib.
Ooh,
and then
that's
this cool little
funky.
section there. This is a great pen. Really nice.
love that color.
1975, I think that one is. Yeah, this one's going to go fast. This one's going to go fast.
In my pocket.
Don't think I didn't think about it. And then one more little pocket pen, just because these are so cute, and I love these all.
I love
this
the
Pilot,
engraving on the
this
bottom
little,
of the cap.
Yep, it's got a little silk on there, and then this powder kind of blue. And yes, this fits a Con 40 converter. So really cool. And while we're on small, this one I just thought was kind of fun. And we had to show this because it's if you look at the picture, you can't really get a gauge of how big or small this is. So there's a standard
Pocket.
kind of a pocket pen. So it's the same length as a pocket pen, but it's this little tiny gold-plated steel Pilot.
And it takes a Con 40.
It will fit a Con 40
Wow.
converter. Yeah. And it posts nice. It's just a cute little adorable, think of it like a checkbook pen. Neat clip.
Very special.
And last but not least, this one's super cool. We also have this pen in black. This is a Sailor. This model is what they call the Lifetime pen. So we have this in black, and then we have this in burgundy now. And this model was made before they came out with the 1911. So there's no 1911 markings anywhere. It's not on the cap band. It's not on the nib. It's the old style anchor nib. No nib marking. Really a cool pen, but in burgundy.
Looks like a 1911.
Yeah, it's like a 1911 large, essentially, but with a 14 karat gold nib, not a 21 karat.
Huh. Interesting.
So, really kind of a unique piece. If you collect Sailors, that's kind of a neat pen. So that's
with a gold nib.
This is a 14 karat gold nib. Yep, that's
Great.
correct. Yeah. So that's kind of and there's a lot more. I've got another dozen and a half extra pens in addition to those that are on the website right now.
I'm sure that the creative team was happy that you were gone so they could have a little breather from photoing and editing all of the vintage.
Yeah.
So
and there's more good stuff coming.
yes.
Lots more good stuff.
So remember, always check the website for new things because we're not waiting to put them up. We're just putting them up and making them live once they're ready, which is much more manageable for everybody.
What did the horse say after it tripped? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
A couple spotlights. The Pilot Custom 74, been around for a long time. This is not a new pen. There are no new announcements about this. We just wanted to kind of refresh you on some of the core product. Currently available in 8 colors, kind of a minimalistic pen, your classic cigar shape, rounded ends.
And that green is great. I love that green.
Transparent barrel and cap. It's got a rhodium-plated 14-karat gold nib. Uses the Con 70 converter.
Push button.
Which is the push. But
also fits the Con 40, of course.
it does, yes.
50,
So if
20.
you don't like the Con 70, comes in, of course, your standard Pilot gift box with an ink cartridge, and it does include the Con 70. But just lots of great colors.
It's a nice blue.
This is the Grenadine, the Merlot. Yeah, I love some of these. So we just are gonna.
They all have this kind of like the smoke gray section and finials.
Yes. So the section is smoke gray.
So smoke is the only one that really fully matches.
Yes.
Because it's all
the rest
smoke.
all have a smoke section.
It's nice. Nice. That's a good looking. That's a good looking.
The blue stone?
Yeah, the blue stone. I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So anyway, Pilot Custom 74. There you go.
Awesome.
These I love. And yes, it's a ballpoint. These are the LAMY Logo M+. This is one of my favorite colors. Sort of like a Tiffany blue. Just click it.
Yeah, it's
That's
cap.
it. Cap actual.
Cap actual. Well, it's not really cap, but
Clip.
it's button actuated.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, top actuated, perhaps.
Just really a great little pen. I love here, just above the nose cone, the grip section is has engraved
Just
rings.
a little texture.
Just a little texture so that the whole thing
sharp.
doesn't get slippery, which is great because most of the rest of these are glossy.
Yeah. This is petrol. We still have petrol available. Great color.
This is the indigo blue. Love
The matte
that
black.
color.
The matte is cool.
Yeah, there are
Actually-
a couple that are matte. So these are all plastic, but a decent weight
Right.
in the hand.
Yeah. Use the M16, just like the Safaris.
Yes.
Next up, pen rolls.
Pilot pen rolls. We knew that these were around. We finally got to see these in person this past July at the pen party. Our sales rep brought these. Pilot pen rolls. These are single pen rolls.
Man, that's soft.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we fell in
unbelievable.
love
It's
with.
unbelievable.
So
Nice.
single pen rolls come in 4 different colors. Navy blue, which is not really navy. This is the navy blue.
Well, it's not really navy.
Orange.
But it's a lovely color. It's
Yeah.
I'm happy it's
Kind of
not
a
navy. It's
teal.
navy on the inside.
Yes.
Maybe it's
But it's definitely
It's a
more
beautiful,
like a
beautiful.
teal. The hunter green,
green,
and then the black.
classic black.
Yep.
But yeah, very, very soft leather.
Yes, really moldable.
And
So
then
you
this
put your
is-
single pen inside and then roll it up.
Suede on the inside.
Yeah.
So it just fits in
Really
there.
nice. And then there is also
kinda nice.
a 5-pen roll in black. I think what we fell in love with was just how soft they were. Normally there are pen rolls out there that are either fabric, and so sometimes you don't feel that they're quite protective enough, or they are really stiff and hard to fold, hard to roll, and so these truly are rollable.
You could actually fit 2 if you didn't mind your pens touching. You could fit 2 pens in here.
I usually do. I always cheat. If it says you can fit 2,
Yeah, because
I fit
there's
3.
there's a little extra room in there if
Yes.
they're thin. I get 2 ballpoints. or
Just
something
really, really well made. Don't take up much room in your bag, in your purse, in your messenger bag, backpack, whatever. But yeah, just really amazing leather.
Yep.
So I'll stop
nice.
talking about the leather.
All right.
All right.
Hobonichi update?
Hobonichi update. How are you doing? We had an epic fail again last night.
Oh, I would call it epic fail. We were tired.
We were
didn't
tired,
we didn't
yeah.
do it. It's, you know,
we've-
epic fail is like you didn't do it for 3 weeks in a row.
Okay,
You
so
gave
we had
up.
a one-night fail. We were tired. How are you doing with your Hobonichi? We're talking about our 5-year that we are sharing, and we are finding that interesting. I don't think it's quite the collaborative experience perhaps we were envisioning. It's whoever gets to
Whoever
it
grabs it first and writes it in, I guess.
Writes it in, yeah.
Oh, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Well, we're doing it, so.
we are.
You know,
we
and
are.
if we forget, we
and
do
we
it
are,
the next day.
We are
so.
making a point to keep it positive. It wasn't that, our flight was delayed. It was we had one more day in Florida. It wasn't that the weather was brutally cold while we were digging out our car. It was we made it home safely. So it's all good.
It was brutally cold.
It
when I
was.
digging out the car.
And just so I've said it out loud, Brian was a hero And once we could get into the car, which was a challenge, in the extended parking lot, he made me just stay inside and keep the car running to try and warm things up. And you were a hero and scraped up everything, scraped everything off. But are you using your regular Hobonichi? Are you keeping up with it? And if not, why? Just jump right back in. You don't have to tell anybody. Just get right back into it. Use it. You spent the money. It's a great format. Some awesome covers, and so just keep using it. We are going to talk about Midori letter sets again. Get ready for InCoWriMo, which is almost here. Starts February 1st.
I don't know what I'm going to do this year.
Are you going to do it? Oh, because for half of it,
mailed it to you last year.
Was last year when you did all those postcards?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, that was so annoying.
I mailed our postcard
so
every
annoying.
day, and they each had one. I had these postcards, and they were cat postcards.
They were adorable.
They were adorable cat postcards, and then they would have one letter on each card, and then I would decorate the letter.
Right, but there was no indication as to which came first,
Nope.
so I'm just trying to figure out what the heck
Nope.
this spells. No freaking clue. And then it turns
So then
out,
at the end of the month, you had to put it all together.
and I was missing one or two
I think it eventually showed up.
eventually,
It
but
eventually
not.
showed up, yeah.
Yeah, it was not nearly the fun experience for me that it was for you.
It was a blast
but
for me.
I appreciate you thinking of me.
But after on the 28th day, I was like, I'm tired of writing these letters and coming up with different patterns because I'm filling
Some are hatch marks. and-
circles.
Yeah,
And
hearts and whatever. So International Correspondence Writing Month. You write one person, you handwrite something once a day, every day, for every day in February. And it's a leap year this year.
it's a leap year. Oh, so we get an extra day.
Yes.
29 on the 29th.
Yes. Are we going to make any predictions as to how you or I are going to do for InCoWriMo?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to try. This year, I'm going to try to use one different pen per day. I'm not going to duplicate.
Oh. Okay.
So I come up with 29 different pens.
Wow.
Ink them. It's really my way to actually get my pens clean because I just don't clean them. So if I have 20,
We have the ultrasonic.
I know. But I'm going to use 29 different pens for this year.
So anyway, Midori letter sets, stock up now. They are just so adorable. So we have some that are bigger, some that are smaller. These are letterpress.
These ones with the little.
I did put that down. Lemon.
Can I pick this one up?
Flowers. Yes, you can pick
You
that up.
discarded the lemon. I can pick that one up. Look at that.
I know. These are great.
Letterpress.
Adorable. And then this one I chose because it's got polar bears and it is brutally frigid outside.
It is cold, yeah.
So cute.
Yes. And they got little polar bears. See, these with the stickers, they have.
Yes.
Not only are the stickers different, I think there's 3 different stickers, and this one has 2. Some of them have 3 different designs. And then
There's a little tiny polar
your
bear
animal is also on
the
top of the sheet.
And the nice thing is that the stationery is not big, so it's not like you have to do this long, drawn-out missive that takes an hour. It could be 3-4 lines, boom, done. Pop it in an envelope. The trick is to seal the envelope, address the envelope, and stamp it and mail it.
It's one thing to write it.
Yeah.
It's a whole other thing to get it out.
Or hand deliver it. I hand deliver
I have stamps.
one
I
here.
have stamps. See, that's my problem. Every year I don't have stamps. Now all I'm going to go, but I just never go to the post office because it's a pain to get in and out of the post office. So I have stamps this year.
Okay.
What do you call a sad strawberry? A blueberry.
We had a contest last week, I guess.
We did. We weren't here.
Question was, do you have a pen rotation?
Ooh.
If yes, how many pens are in rotation at any given time?
Do you?
Yes, I do have my pens in a rotation. How many pens are in rotation? All of them.
No, you do not have all of them.
All of
No.
them. On my desk, there's, I don't really have a rotation. But I don't clean them either, so.
Shouldn't you?
I should, yes.
Okay.
There's probably about 30 or 40 pens on my desk, and then I just kind of pick from there.
Okay. I believe that I have 5 in my bag right now, and I do use...
You just got one yesterday.
I did just get one yesterday.
So you have 6 in your bag right now.
Yes, I do.
Did you ink it up?
Yes.
You did? Oh, you
I
put
put the pink cartridge in it.
You put
Which
pink
is
ink
not
in your Pilot.
my normal thing.
No.
So I'm trying to branch out this year. So, all right, do you have a pen rotation? If yes, how many pens are in rotation at any given time? Brian Marsh says, like Eric, I have no intentional plan for my pen rotation. I leave it up to whim and fancy. Beauty and variety in the materials and writing experience drive my choices. In much the same way, I acquired the pens.
Maki Miyazaki says, I usually have 5 pens in rotation that changes every month. Pens and inks match to a specific color palette for the month, but I also have one pen perpetually inked with a good black ink.
Wayne Basma. Hey, Wayne. Hugs to Maria. I don't have an organized rotation, although I do try to give my pens a cleaning and a rest after 2 or 3 fills. I like that, a little rest.
Yep.
I generally choose my next pen and ink based on what appeals to me at the moment. I hope that the weather cooperates for the Andersons' return to Appleton. Yeah, mostly.
Mostly. We're here. Summer Pearl says, I keep 6 good pens inked up at a time, which usually lasts about a month.
Wow.
My ink selection tries to reflect the season. Reds and greens from the holidays are giving way to cool grays and blues.
Like the icicles. Icebergs. Anna Ozonian says, I tried to keep only 3 or 4 pens inked at any time, but haven't been very successful. Right now, I have 9 pens inked. I use all of them pretty frequently. At least they're all getting some love.
John Park says, great APTV as always. I normally have 3 or 4 pens in rotation with a minimum amount of ink in the converters to aid frequent changes. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
I track them in an Excel spreadsheet that Dave of Figboot on Pens had on his podcast notes, tracks everyday carry pens, inks, and a wish list on separate pages. I choose which pens to ink up based upon nothing, just a feeling. Yep.
Good. Karen Higgins says, my pen rotation is serendipitous. Wish it could be more organized, but alas, I just got them aligned into pen cases, which helps to rotate them a bit more. Now I just need to find a way to organize where my ink and ink cartridges are and how they travel with me. Yes, that's always a challenge. That assists with proper rotation.
Greg M. says, my pen rotation consists of the most recent pens I have purchased and a small set of favorites. Current favorite is the Pilot Custom 743 in Verdigris.
Nice.
You didn't tell us what nib, though.
Ah, okay.
The winner.
Paul Yeager with his comment that says, I keep 3 or 4 pens inked because that is how many fit into the pen case I have in my book bag. When I buy a new pen, it rotates in, and that means I have to clean one and put it away for a while. That's very intentional.
For a lot of people
That
going
works.
with 3 or
Yep.
4 pens, so that's good. Congratulations, Paul. Write to Eric at AndersonPens.com. He'll take care of getting that $20 credit on your Anderson Pens account. We have a new contest, a new survey.
We do. So speaking of InCoWriMo, when is the last time you hand wrote a letter? Not a grocery list, not a
The
to-do
note
list.
count? We sent a package to our friend David
Right.
last week or 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And so
I wrote a note
you
inside.
hand wrote.
I
Was it
handwrote it.
more than thinking of you, or was it like an actual
Merry
Merry Christmas?
Christmas, Happy New Year.
More than that. More
that
than
doesn't count?
Yeah, more than that.
I don't know.
Otherwise, we write notes on all of our invoices. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think
that's
that
not a letter.
counts.
That's
So-
not a letter. That's not a letter.
So a personal something.
No idea.
Okay. When's the last time you did?
Well, I was going to say a week ago, but you shot
I don't think
that
that's
one
enough.
down. You
All
shot
right.
that one down.
So like a significant amount of writing to someone else that is not a grocery list
So
or
you're saying
honeydew.
like 3 sentences, minimum 3 sentences.
If we had sent out Christmas cards, would you have written anything other than your name?
Well, it depends on who it was.
All right, so it's been a long time since you've written a
It's
letter.
been a while.
Maybe I need to move back to Chicago so you have a reason to write to me.
Let us know when the last time you handwrote a letter was.
No, that's not happening. Coming soon, this time of year, there's not a ton of things coming out from a lot of vendors. But Sailor just came out with this really fun pen. And I always say I have more than enough sailors. I have more than enough of everything pen. This is pretty.
This is a nice looking, and you can't not look at it and say, okay, well, it's kind of, what's the
seasonal.
It's seasonal. It's but it's fun.
It's pretty.
Fun. It's
yes. So what are we talking about? The Sailor Pro Gear Slim, so the smaller size, and they call it First Snow, which is ironic that it was when we got our first big dump of snow. And so it is the Pro Gear Slim size, the smaller size, rhodium plated 14 karat gold nib. The barrel is the barrel and cap are a frosted white with blue and white and silver snowflake design. The grip section and the finials at both the top of the barrel and the top of the cap are this really great translucent, bright blue with silver shimmer, a little glitter in it, which is just...
It's fun. It's a cute
like
seasonal
little sparkling snow in there, and it has a snowflake engraved on the nib, which is really cute.
And it comes in what
medium fine nib only, and that means it cannot be swapped out for anything else because it's got the special snowflake engraving. So if you like a medium fine nib and you like a Pro Gear Slim, this is your pen.
This is your pen
because it's really it's pretty.
And I was actually shocked the price wasn't. Some of these special editions, the price is kind of It's fairly high. This one is a decent price. I think.
Yes.
So.
Really pretty. This is a limited edition. It comes with 2 white converters and a 20 ml bottle of blue-gray ink.
2 white converters?
2 white converters.
Why would you get 2 white converters?
1 in there and 1 extra. Well, so it doesn't show through the barrel. Okay. But you get 2 white converters and a bottle of 20 ml bottle of blue-gray ink.
Great.
So very interesting.
Also coming, so that's coming soon. That should be
this week.
Very soon. This week, next week.
Yep.
Also coming soon from Pilot, brand new Kakunos. This I think is a significant, in my opinion, a significant improvement to the lineup.
These are damn cute.
These are I think they're so much nicer than the other ones. They're
Which means you said that and we'll never sell.
We'll never sell the other ones again. 5 translucent colors. And unique character faces on some of the Kakuno nibs. So there's 5 colors. There's translucent blue, which is maybe my favorite color. That's really great. Which has a mustache and a tie.
Yeah, that's
how nice is that?
Really adorable.
Translucent coral has a grin and a necklace. The translucent aqua has a classic smile. There's a translucent pink, which is a grin plus a bow tie.
Yep.
And translucent green has a pacifier. It's a little bit different, interesting. Each color is available in fine or medium nibs. It includes a cartridge, and each one is made from at least 70% recycled material.
That's really great. I like that a lot. But I really love the new colors. The designs on the face, the engravings are just so cute. But
it's a solid addition.
Absolutely.
I really love the colors. I mean, the other ones are fine. They're fine. Don't get me wrong. But these are just, and it's such a bomb-proof pen. If you're looking to get somebody started, or you have a young child that you want to try, this pen
absolutely the way to go.
You could probably drive over this thing with your car.
Well, don't try it. But put it in the snow, and maybe it'll be protected. But just a great
We should
pen.
have a video.
Good
Justin
starter.
Be outside, and we'll be driving over Kakunos in the parking lot.
He's got the mittens for that. Did you see those mittens? Do we have anything else going on?
I don't think so.
Okay, you ready for ink swap?
Ink swap on Saturday. Don't forget, ink swap Saturday, 2 o'clock to 4. Now, of course, you can come before 2. We're open at 10 o'clock.
We're going to have some tables set up in the front so that you can access the ink swatch books and make sure that you know what color you're thinking about. Are you going to bring any ink to swap?
I probably don't have 10 bottles of ink at home.
I know, and they're either black, brown, or burgundy.
Yeah,
you have one green?
I've got a green. Yeah, I do have a green.
Okay.
I might see what I have.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything that anybody wants.
I have a Kobe that I love that I might share a little bit.
I might have like Sailor Black or Mont Blanc Black or...
Black.
That's what I'm saying. I have
branch
stuff
out.
that people probably aren't going to want. I will look, though. I will
Okay.
look. My main goal is to be getting some vintage pens ready for the event.
Okay.
For the pen club, so
All right.
that we can have something.
I might have a couple bottles of ink that I'm going to bring in to either swap or share. So we'll see what I come up with.
Very good. Well, I think that's it. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Check us out on social media as Anderson Pens, and please like this video, give us a thumbs up, and that's cute.
That was great,
At the same
yeah.
time, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.